Sonoma County High School seniors, it's the graduation you've always dreamed of. On your phone. In a mask. No, it's not. This is 2020, and just like everything else in the past couple of months, we are having a virtual graduation today. My name is Dano, and I'm going to take this off because it's funny at first, but I don't know if I can do a whole ceremony with it on. Hi, welcome. If you've been listening to Froggy 92.9 last few weeks, we've been running a really incredible program called The Voices of the Class of 2020. We've been giving high school seniors graduating from all schools in Sonoma County a moment on the radio that they weren't going to get on stage. And they've been telling us their stories at froggy929.com and in the Froggy app and sending us direct messages on Instagram, and they're incredible. They're powerful. And today's broadcast, this live stream, is our virtual graduation. You're going to get to hear each and every one of those stories. You're also going to find out the 5 students who won over $10,000 total in higher education grants. I want to start by thanking our sponsors of the Voices of the Class of 2020, Redwood Credit Union, Jimbone Auto Group, the Amaturo Family Foundation, which is the owner of Froggy 92.9, Lawrence Amaturo, Harkey Construction out of Windsor, and 10,000 Degrees, which is a nonprofit that helps kids get into college. They all came together, and because of them, we were able to award over $10,000 in higher education grants. So thank you to them, and thank you to all the students who submitted stories and gave us a piece of themselves, put themselves out there to let us know what's going on with them. And thank you to Mountain Mike's Pizza. Every single one of our entrants received a $50 gift card to Mountain Mike's Pizza right here in Sonoma County. So thank you so much. I dug up this is my high school graduation hat and tassel. Class of 02. And if you're graduating, this is what it's all about right here. This is what you've been working so hard for, this pieces of paper. This is my diploma from Casa Grande High School. Dug this up too. And I think this is the 3rd time I've ever opened it, but it's fun to have. And I always thought that I would get a call from Casa Grande High School someday. Kind of a cool job, public speaker. I thought for sure one day I'd get the call and be like, hey, we want you to come be graduation speaker. Come and... No, I've never received that call. So I invented my own graduation ceremony, and now I'm your speaker. Little speech today. Just a brief speech. If we're having a graduation ceremony, you have to have a graduation speaker. And this is a really unique moment in time, and I want to take this opportunity to speak to our entrants to the Voices of the Class of 2020, everybody who submitted a story, and all graduating seniors in Sonoma County, because this unique moment gives you an opportunity to learn a unique lesson. And it has to do with how you're feeling right now. You've had a lot of things taken from you. May 2020 is not going the way that it should have if you're a graduating senior. You're having your graduation ceremonies on Zoom. You're having your graduation parties, people driving by your house. No prom. No senior trip. And just those last few months of high school, you're supposed to be having senioritis and taking all these tests, and the camaraderie that you've been building with your friends for these, how many months now, has been taken from you. And I guess I'm here to say, if you feel ripped off, if you feel slighted, that's a really valid reaction. And you should really sit with that. You should feel that way. You did deserve all of those things. So if you're feeling that way, don't feel bad. That's how you should feel. You deserve to be able to experience all that. But the lesson and the advice I'm trying to give today is something that's really nuanced and takes a while to learn. It's funny that I'm on a news feed right now. That's maybe how you're seeing me. Because it is the news feeds and social media that have led us to kind of this A and B mentality in this country. A and B, red and blue, one or two, pick a group, you're in one, feel one way or the other way, there's only 2 ways. And you have to be on one side. But the reality is, it's very possible to feel two ways about something simultaneously. So while, as I said, it's very valid to feel ripped off that the graduation didn't go how you want, I'm also here to tell you, get used to it. Ask your parents. Ask anyone over 30. Ask them how many times life goes exactly how you planned it. And they will tell you it's actually less likely to go how you planned it than to be totally screwed up and unexpected and lead you in places where you did not expect to be. So my challenge to you, graduating seniors of Sonoma County, is to be able to feel two ways about something at the same time. This moment. That's what you can learn right now. That both you feel like you were robbed, but also you're realizing that you're getting a little hint, a little bridge to what the future might be, a little bit of a learning moment. And my story that I've shared with you is now done, and the stories from our students are the ones that we want to get to. So without further ado, I would like to introduce the class of 2020 from all schools across Sonoma County. Petaluma High School, Annalee High School, Montgomery, Pioneer, Windsor, just to name a few. We will hear some other stories, we'll see some of the videos, and I'll flip you around and we'll take a look right now. Once again, just want to thank our sponsors, the Jimbo and Auto Group, Redwood Credit Union, the Amaturo Family Foundation, 10,000 Degrees, Harkey Construction, and Mountain Mike's Pizza. Our first graduate is Xander Sedora from Pioneer High School.
Hello, my name is Xander Sedora, and I'm a senior graduating from Pioneer High School in Santa Rosa, California. All my life, it has been a goal of mine to work in the medical field, and due to both my love of math and science, I found that the ideal career for me is to become a biomedical engineer. I've been working hard throughout high school to get me to this point by maintaining a steady 4.67 GPA while also maintaining a 4.0 while being dual enrolled at the Santa Rosa Junior College. Because of all this hard work, I will soon be attending Cal Poly in San Luis Obispo and majoring in biomedical engineering in the fall. I've also, for the past 10 years, been playing 2 travel sports, soccer and ice hockey, as well as volunteering in my spare time. All of these activities have taken up so much of my life, but I've been able to persevere and spend time on my academics to get me to where I am today. Thank you.
Haley Caldwell from Casa Grande High School.
These past 4 years, I've been involved in a little bit of everything. I played flute for my school's band, I competed with my school's varsity swim team, and up until recently, I scooped a lot of Sundays for Lawless Creamery here in Petaluma. My dream career is to be a pediatric nurse practitioner. I want a job where I work with kids and make them and their families smile and laugh, whether it's a good day or a bad day. One thing that I've overcome in high school is anxiety and confidence issues, but through the help of my family, friends, and teachers, I'm a lot more confident and grounded in new situations. One opportunity that has helped me through this is volunteering at the Petaluma Health Center. I am now strong enough to call families that are experiencing isolation and connect them with resources such as food deliveries. My plan for next year is to attend the University of San Diego, majoring in behavioral neuroscience. There I hope to study abroad, volunteer, and let's be honest, spend some quality time at the beach.
Thank you, Haley. Misty Reynolds from Rancho Cotati.
My daughter, Misty Reynolds, is a senior at Rancho Cotati High School. She has one of the biggest hearts I know. She is always putting everybody's feelings first, caring, making sure that everyone's okay. She has pushed herself to be an A student, even with a hearing loss that occurred from a very young age. She wants to go to Santa Rosa Junior College to be a medical assistant, to give back, and to make people, mostly children, feel safe and secure like she did when she would always have to go to her medical appointments. Thank you.
One of our runners-up for our higher education grants, Cameron HEID from Windsor High School, awarded $500 today. Congratulations, Cameron.
Hi, my name is Cameron Hyde. I live in Windsor, California. I attend Windsor High School. So I suppose my story starts with my incredible mom. As a child, she essentially grew up in a war zone during the El Salvadorian Civil War, and she had to sacrifice so much just to live in the United States. Later into her life, she went through a pretty messy divorce, so she raised me and my sister as a single mother for a large chunk of time. Everything that she went through in her life led me to be heavily involved with human rights issues in Sonoma County, including being a member of a junior human rights commission, leading students to be more civically engaged in a program called Youth in Government, and even interning for a Santa Rosa City Council member in an effort to mitigate homelessness. Participating in these activities made me realize that I wanted to continue this work beyond college into my career by either working for the United Nations or for a nonprofit organization. It would also be amazing to volunteer with children dealing with mental health issues, as I have dealt with anxiety and OCD throughout my entire life. In college, I will be majoring in global studies, and after I graduate from college, I would love to join AmeriCorps and travel abroad. After overcoming so much myself and growing up listening to various other stories of struggle, my purpose in life has really evolved into aiding others in gaining an opportunity to live unfettered by the things outside of their control, so that they no longer have to worry about injustice, but rather how they can spend every second of the freedom we all deserve.
Destiny DAROSA from Montgomery.
Wendy from Santa Rosa. My daughter's name is Destiny, and she goes to Montgomery High School. She's had RSP classes ever since she was little. She's been in IEP, and for the last 2 years, she's had college prep classes, which I'm really proud of. She hasn't used hardly any of her IEP opportunities for help, and she's graduating with A's and B's, and she's going into nursing assisting. Santa Rosa Junior College.
Hallie Hartman, Windsor High School.
Hi, my name is Hallie Hartman. I live in Windsor and I go to Windsor High School. I'm the second of 5 kids and I could have graduated last year with my older sister. However, I wanted to experience my own senior year, including my senior prom, senior night for lacrosse, and my graduation. I will be attending my dream school, Brigham Young University, in the fall, majoring in psychology. I hope to become a child psychologist and work specifically with children on the spectrum. Throughout my life, I've had many friends with autism. I've watched them be bullied and have seen them carry the hurt throughout their education. My hope is to help these kids let their pain go and move forward with a stronger sense of self. I'm excited for this next chapter of my life.
Hannah Wright, Annalee.
My name is Mandy Wright. I am from Sonoma County, live in Santa Rosa. My senior goes to Annalee High. Her name is Hannah Wright. Hannah is a great student. She has good grades, holds down a job, and she plans on attending Universal Technology Institute in the fall and be the 7th woman in NASCAR. She's building a 1967 Chevelle with her father. I would just like to tell her how proud I am of her, and hopefully we will get to see her on stage at some point at a later date, and that I'm sorry this has all happened and that she doesn't get her proper graduation.
Isabel Carles from Petaluma High School, one of our runners-up, was awarded a $500 higher education grant.
Hi, I'm Isabel Carles. I live in Petaluma and attend Petaluma High School. I've grown up in a small household alongside my younger brother and have been raised by 2 loving parents. When I was 5, I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia and forced into the toughest 2.5 years of my life. After intensive chemotherapy, I was left with an acute awareness of my own mortality. Survivor's guilt pushed me to live as purposefully as possible, and from my adversity, I have grown exponentially. From writing short stories to volunteering at local thrift shops to singing in my high school's musical, my motivation to learn and flourish as an individual is an effort to repay my parents and the tirelessly working oncologists who gave me the very opportunities I relish today. I'm incredibly grateful to be a part of one of the most uplifting communities there is in Northern California, and I believe that living in Sonoma County has provided me with many opportunities to become the very best I can be. Petaluma rallied around me when I was in treatment, and now 11 years in remission, I'm constantly inspired by the art and culture of this town. Although high school can have its ups and downs, I feel so lucky to have found my niche in the drama department of Petaluma High School. It's here that I found so much strength and confidence within myself, constantly being pushed to my fullest potential. I'm excited to major in criminology at UC Irvine, and I'm crossing my fingers that I'll be able to be on campus in the fall.
Another one of our runners-up was awarded a $500 higher education grant, Isabelle Martinez from Santa Rosa High School.
My name is Isabelle Martinez. I live in the city of Santa Rosa and I attended Santa Rosa High School. I'm a 2020 graduate in hopes of becoming a prenatal nurse after college. Although I never thought high school would end like this, it has taught me many things as I had to overcome many obstacles to graduate. During my freshman year, my mother, siblings, and I had to escape a very abusive household. Luckily, with the help of my family and close friends, we were able to do so. During my sophomore year of high school, we were also victims of the Tubbs fire. I remember it was very difficult having to come back to school and focus on grades and homework when my mind was somewhere else. And now, during senior year, I've had half my year taken away from me due to the COVID-19. I can definitely say high school has not been easy, and this $5,000 reward would help me and my parents out and the stress that we've had over these past few years. I also want to thank you for this amazing opportunity and taking the time out of your day to listen to my story.
One of our grand prize winners was awarded today a $5,000 higher education grant, Madeline Everson from Annalee High School.
Hi, my name is Madeline Everson. I'm a senior at Annalee High School and I live in Rohnert Park. I was born without my left hand, and even though that's an obstacle I've had to overcome my entire life, I've learned how to be a problem solver. And I tie my shoes and I put my hair up and I ride bikes and water skis and horses and all the things that most people do with two hands I can do with one. And even though it hasn't been easy, I've just adapted and learned how to do things my own way. And I've had a lot of support through family and friends, but it hasn't always been easy to be somebody who's a bit of an outcast. But because of the skills and perseverance I've learned, I decided to be an engineer, and I'm going to be going to Cal Poly for materials engineering in hopes of eventually being a patent lawyer, just to help people in general and to problem solve problems involving the environment. And everything is made up of materials, and so I'm really looking forward to being exposed to that kind of knowledge.
Liam Moore, Annalee High School.
Hi, Froggy. My name is Liam Moore. I'm from Santa Rosa. I go to Annalee High School. I loved football my entire life. It's probably my greatest passion. It's always and forever been a dream of mine to work in the field in some capacity, whether it be coaching or doing analysis or being an agent. It's something that I've always been drawn to, and I want to continue to pursue that with everything that I've got. My plans for after high school, I will be attending the University of Oklahoma, and that's actually been a dream that I've had for a really, really long time, since I could basically remember. It's really exciting that I'm going to get a chance to go there and live out my dream. Thank you guys for listening and doing this.
Justin Jacomi Plumtree from Petaluma High School.
My name is Justin Giacomini Plumtree, and I'm a senior at Petaluma High School. Honestly, I was never too big a fan of school. One thing that I did love was sports, especially football. I've played 8 years of football, but in my 4 years of high school football, I'd managed to break both bones of my arms, my wrist, partially tear a ligament, and then break my collarbone on 3 separate occasions. Even with all that, I am happy to say I'm a month away from graduating and about to get my diploma. Currently, I am working at a hay ranch, and right now I'm actually driving a swather, which luckily has a radio in it so I can listen to Froggy 92.9 every day while I work. After this summer, I will be enlisting and joining our nation's military. And after serving, my future goal would be to become a Petaluma police officer, which would be fitting since I was voted most likely to never leave Petaluma, which is the plan. Thank you, Froggy 92.9.
Thank you, Justin. Alejandro Rojas, Piner High School.
My name is Alejandro Rojas. I'm from Santa Rosa, California. I attend Piner High School. I am 17 years old. I am the third out of 4 siblings, and throughout my 4 years of high school, I've been very involved in extracurriculars such as Upward Bound and the ECM program offered at my school, which consists of having students like me attend college courses at the junior college, which is the Santa Rosa Junior College near me. I hope to attend the junior college for 2 years and then transfer to a 4-year university, hopefully Sacramento State University, and major in business administration with a minor in economics. I really would like to work with large companies and as a business manager. And throughout my 4 years at high school, living where in Santa Rosa, I've overcame a lot of wildfires, such as the Tubbs fires in 2017 and the Kincaid fire in 2018, and now the worldwide pandemic that cut my senior year short. Yeah, thank you.
Alexandra Avalos Tamales.
My name's Alicia, and I'm calling from Petaluma. Yeah, I have a daughter named Alexandra. She's at Tamales High School, and then she had a baby her senior year, 9 months now, and she went into independent study, and she's got 6 credits to finish high school. She's about to get the book. She also has been a 4.0 student for this whole time. And, I mean, her whole high school years. And then her baby also was born with left powers. She's been doing great. She's an amazing mom and about to graduate. She's going to be enrolling at Santa Rosa Junior College and starting out by taking online classes. And she wants to do something in the medical field, either a veterinarian or she really wants to be a surgeon. I'm also, of course, very proud of her, and she's doing amazing.
Cameron Crowley, Windsor.
My name is Cameron Crowley. I live in Windsor, California, where I go to school at Windsor High School. I was born in Chico, where I then moved to Redding, then to Santa Rosa, then to Windsor, so I moved around a lot as a kid, and I think that honestly shaped who I was and made me better, like meeting new people and making new friends. So I'm a pretty sociable person. Ever since I was probably a toddler, I've always had this deep passion for caring for animals, which actually led me into raising livestock in my high school years. And so because I was raising livestock while taking AP and honors classes, I think that was definitely a challenge to overcome in high school, just because I was so busy. I was at the ranch all day after school, every morning before school, while getting all of my homework done. Pretty stressful, but it taught me how to time manage and to become more responsible. So my plan is after high school to go to the JC and become a livestock vet. So I'm going to go through their Shown Farms program, and then after 2 years at the JC, transfer to Colorado State, where I can then go through their vet school. Thank you for listening.
Sean Sunya, Sonoma Valley.
Hi, my name is Sean Senior. I am a senior at Sonoma Valley High School. I have had a lot of great achievements and also big roadblocks in my high school career. I actually had a open heart surgery that took 6 hours on November 26th of 2019. There was a lot of talk about me possibly not being able to graduate, but I was able to get my grades up to a 3.5 GPA after missing 2 months of school. And I would like to join this, also so my story gets out there so younger people and people that may be in the same situation as I was in can understand that you can get through anything. Thank you.
Andy Lukens, Santa Rosa High School.
Hi, my name is Andy, and I am a soon-to-be graduate of Santa Rosa High School. This entire school year has been one long uphill battle for me. Exactly 3 weeks before the first day of school, I had spinal surgery and had several complications in the hospital. I was told that most kids who have this surgery stay away from school for a while, so from the beginning I had to fight for my education and for my last year of high school. I attended school on the first day, but had to ease into my schedule, which put me behind in about half my classes. As the year went on, more things put my classmates and me behind, such as school lockdowns, fire evacuations, and, of course, school closures due to COVID-19. This has been the strangest, most difficult year of my life, but I'm happy to say that I have made it through the ups and downs and cannot wait to start the next chapter of my life. I will be attending a private university in Indiana, where I will major in health science and soon become a physician assistant, so that I can help others like myself and hopefully be a source of light in the dark, scary times of people's lives. Thank you.
Anthony Lima, Petaluma High School.
My name is Misty Lima, and I would like to nominate my son, Anthony Lima. Anthony is currently a senior at Petaluma High School. He will be the 4th generation of our family to graduate from Petaluma High School. Anthony is currently an active FFA member and has been throughout his high school career. He's also played freshman baseball, and this year, his senior year, he played his first year of football. Anthony is also an essential worker here in Petaluma at Dairyman's Feed and Supply Company. This is a job that he hopes to continue on with after he graduates high school. Anthony also plans to attend SRJC in the fall to get his business degree. Anthony, just like every other senior here in Sonoma County, is dealing with not seeing their friends, not being able to go to prom, senior cut day, graduation, car show, but Anthony is taking it all in stride. He's kept a really good attitude throughout this whole process. Anthony is the most kind-hearted man that you will ever meet. He is always ready and willing to help out whenever needed. He's a regular volunteer at our church at Hillside Church. Anthony is very liked by everybody that he meets. I couldn't be more proud to be his mom. And we thank you for taking care of our seniors.
Estrella Vilas.
So my name is Estrella Vilas. I am a single child of a single mom. I am currently a senior and have just accepted my acceptance to go to Sonoma State University, where I will be getting a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. My dream job is to work in the field of labor and delivery, to work with mothers and their babies. I hope to work close to home at one of the best hospitals in Marin, which is, in my opinion, Marin Health Hospital. After I finish school completely, I want to start making good money so that I could start paying off a house for my mom. I also want to help out my dad and aunt financially because I wouldn't be where I am without them either. Some things I had to overcome to graduate was my own mental health. I deal a lot with alcoholism and depression within my family, and it did at some point take a toll on me, and my grades were the worst I've ever seen them. But I didn't allow how some of my family members were affect me, so I pushed forward. What keeps me going is the fact that I am the first to attend a 4-year university, and I am proud of myself because I am setting a good example for my cousins so that they can have someone to look up to. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a good day.
Austin Backholm, Windsor.
Jennifer from Santa Rosa, and my son Austin's graduating from Windsor High School. Austin's an awesome kid, and he works at Santa Rosa Airport, and he's getting his pilot's license, and he loves cooking for Guy Fieri whenever he can with school projects. I am so proud of him. But he just never gives up, and he tries doing anything and everything, and he Googles it to find out how to do it on his own.
George Grant, Cardinal Newman.
Hey, y'all. My name is George Grant. I'm a senior graduating from Cardinal Newman High School this year. You know, going to Cardinal Newman, it was really hard on me because my sophomore year in the Tubbs fire, our school burnt down. And then this year during the Kincaid fire, we had to kind of evacuate. So it was reliving the trauma a little bit. So it was pretty hard to get through all that. Hopefully next year, since I'm going to UC Santa Barbara, I'll be able to study bio, hoping to be a biology major next year. And after college, I'm looking at doing graduate school and becoming a doctor. And I think after that, ideally, I could set up my own practice in a small town so that I could be a staple of the community somewhere. And I think this would be a great way for me to help pay for college. So thank you, guys.
Erik Carver, Petaluma High School.
Erik Carver, Petaluma High School. Erik is the eldest of 3 and has been a great role model for both his brother and sister. His sister has special needs. She is developmentally delayed. Erik did not sign up for this. Even at a young age, he was right there for her. Yes, at times he would get frustrated and not understand, but what came to be was his patience, acceptance of differences, and being able to stand up for others. I believe with this came the desire to contribute to his community. In the fall of 2017, there were the California wildfires, where Erik jumped in and decided to restore the Planet Walk at Sugarloaf Ridge State Park as part of his Eagle Scout project in the following spring. He's involved in many different organizations, including Petaluma Academics, clubs, church, and sports. Erik is part of the varsity cross-country team and runs for track and field, also participating in Link Crew and GQ. He's a leader at school for freshmen and youth leader at his church. When he is not involved in these programs, he is a forerunner for Boy Scouts. Erik is an Eagle Scout and Vigil Honor member of the Order of the Arrow. He has been a mentor and leader to many of the youth and scouts. Erik plans to go to the Santa Rosa Junior College and then hopes to transfer to a 4-year college and major in civil engineering, and dreams of all the places he can visit and continue his scouting career.
Emma Wakefield.
My name is Emma Wakefield, and I am a high school student who's also attending Mendocino Community College. My family moved to the lovely state of California from Washington State, and I do not regret that decision. Not only was it an improvement on the weather, but also an improved art scene. As an art student, I welcome all art into my life, whether it be the Last Supper or a banana taped to a wall. I love art. My plans for the distant future, as in after high school, is transferring from Mendocino College to San Francisco State University and getting that long looked for bachelor's degree in art. After college, I'm going to kick off my career as a writer and illustrator, making tons of wonderful and weird books. This semester has been, interesting. Art classes are more exciting than ever online. If you ever want to try a new extreme sport, try rushing an art project at home. Things like getting green paint on your bed sheets happen. But it's not all been bad. This experience has taught me a lot. I find new ways to create strange art with materials around the house, such as a stuffed pill bottle or a man made out of paper. I'm still going a bit nuts.
Emma Riley, St. Vincent's.
Hi, my name is Emma Riley, and I'm a senior at St. Vincent de Paul High School in Petaluma. I was born and raised right here in Sonoma County, and it has definitely shaped the person that I am today. I would consider myself to be very dedicated and enthusiastic, especially when it comes to school. I have been involved in student leadership and have played varsity soccer for 4 years. This year, I'm the student body president and was captain of the varsity soccer team. I love giving back to the community by volunteering at Petaluma Valley Hospital, my church, Relay for Life, and the Boost organization. I also love working at Starbucks here in Petaluma. To get to where I am today, I have overcome significant challenges in my life. When I was in middle school, my parents divorced and I lost a close friend to cancer. These years were supposed to prepare me for high school and set me up for success. However, I entered high school feeling very lost and unsure of myself. I did not let these challenges define me, and since then I have done so much and have become proud of who I am. Through my volunteering at Petaluma Valley Hospital, I discovered that I want to become a nurse. And I was recently accepted into my dream college, Texas Christian University. I cannot be more excited to pursue a nursing degree at TCU this fall.
Emma Harris, Annalee.
Hi, I'm Kim Harris, and I'm nominating Emma Harris from Santa Rosa. Emma is a senior at Annalee High School. Emma has played soccer freshman year and cheered her sophomore year. But for the last 4 consecutive years, Emma's heart has always been with her FFA chapter. During her junior year, Emma was the chapter sentinel, and now she is currently the vice president of Sebastopol FFA. Also, Emma is the Sonoma section FFA reporter. Market hogs have been Emma's project each year, and she always looks forward to fair time. Emma plans on going to the Santa Rosa Junior College for the next 2 years, and then transferring to Davis to become a large animal vet. After college, Emma hopes to come back to the Sonoma County community and give back to the new generations of FFA and 4-H kids.
Ellie Irabarn, Petaluma High School.
My name's Trish, and I'm from Petaluma. I have a daughter. She's graduating from Petaluma High. Her name is Ellie. She has overcome a recent ALC and meniscus tear that she did in lacrosse her junior year. She just had surgery on March 4th, so she's actually been sheltered in place since March 4th. She's recovering nicely, and she's excited to head on off to Washington State University in the fall. I'm really proud of you, Ellie, and we love you so much. We can't wait to see what you do with your life, and you've earned this, and I'm sorry that this year isn't turning out to be what we thought it would be, but we love you and we're proud of you.
The second of our grand prize winners awarded earlier today a $5,000 higher education grant, Dylan Day from Santa Rosa High School.
My name is Dylan Day, and I'm a senior at Santa Rosa High School from Santa Rosa, California. I love baseball, basketball, and giving back to my community. My biggest hope is to help cure cancer, while my dream is to play professional baseball. When I was 3, I was diagnosed with leukemia. At times, the pain got so bad that I lost my ability to walk. After a lot of hard work and physical therapy, my condition improved. Though I recovered, a close friend of mine did not. It was then that I decided I needed to do more, so I started attending and supporting cancer fundraisers. At the age of 11, I captained my team, Dylan's Heroes, for Relay for Life. Since then, I continue to work with groups like Team in Training and attend and speak at events like the Relay for Life or Light the Night. Though my family lost our home in the Tubbs fire, it did not stop my desire to help others or to stop fundraising. This year, as a Students of the Year candidate for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, I raised $55,000 in 7 weeks, bringing the total I have helped raise for cancer research to over $135,000. I will be continuing with LLS on their junior board next year. This month, I am scheduled to graduate with honors from Santa Rosa High School, and this August, I will be attending the University of Northern Colorado, where I am signed to play Division I baseball. I chose the University of Northern Colorado because they are one of few schools who offer a program in exercise science with an emphasis on cancer rehabilitation. In that way, I can continue to give back and make a difference in the lives of others.
Violet Wong, Casa Grande High School.
Hi, my name is Violet Wong, and I'm a senior at Casa Grande High in Petaluma. In the past 4 years, I've been involved in journalism, swimming, and art. It has been such a great experience to go to school in Sonoma County for the past 12 years, but this fall I will be packing my bags to attend Duke University through the Army ROTC program. I hope to find a career in law and serve as a Judge Advocate General for the United States Army. I'm super excited, and thank you so much to all the friends, family, teachers, and community members who have supported me along the way.
Riley West, Windsor High School.
Hi, my name is Riley West, and I live in Windsor. I go to Windsor High School. Next year I will be attending the Santa Rosa Junior College, where I will complete my general education and begin studying to become either a physical therapist or forensic scientist. My goal has always been to help those around me, and with either of these occupations, I feel as though I can do just that. Along with studying, I also hope to participate in a college-level sport and continue to play for as long as possible. During my high school career, I witnessed 2 major fires, one of which displaced my family and I for a little over a week. I also spent months recovering from an injury and later returned to participate in 4 varsity sports. I got my first job lifeguarding at the senior center and worked until I could buy my own car. My high school years were not what I expected, but they helped me grow into who I am today, and I have high hopes for the future. Thank you.
And finally, Ricky Luoto.
Hi, my name's Debbie, and I'm calling from Santa Rosa. So his name is Ricky Luato. Not to mention the 2 fires, the flooding that we've had. But at his school, they also had to overcome the teacher's strike this year. And I'm proud to say that he was out on the picket line supporting his teachers. He goes to El Molino High School out in Forestville. He is also was chosen as a peer counselor for the Teen Forestville Center, the teen clinic out there, which supports all of Sonoma County. He's been a transcendence performer for 2 years. This year was supposed to be his 2nd year, but because of the coronavirus, that was canceled. He was accepted to Columbia University, Chicago. So, yeah, we're pretty proud of him. He was a Latinist Freckles 2 years ago. He's a theater arts major. One of the most disappointing things for him, besides the whole thing about graduation, is the fact that his last high school play was going to be a musical, Footloose. He had the lead, and that was supposed to be the opening show for their new performing arts center that he waited 4 years to see completed. He's going to major in performing arts and minor in marine biology. You know what? Everybody who meets him, I'm not saying it because he's my kid, but they just fall in love with him.
Those are your voices of the class of 2020. My hat's a little crooked. Can you tell? Just listening to those stories is so inspiring. I mean, the array of goals and challenges from birth, pediatric cancer, divorce, the wildfires, school shootings, now the pandemic, mental health challenges, and the goals, the military, performing arts, biology, law, Judge Advocate General. They go on. And if you watch that, if you listen to that, you should feel inspired for those kids. And it was incredibly difficult to choose just 5 finalists, and especially narrowing it down to 2. So I want to say again, thank you to everyone who submitted their story. You gave a piece to yourself. You put yourself out there. And whether you got the higher education grant or not, there's value in doing that. And not just a $50 pizza gift card, although that's a lot of fun. That's the type of person who enters a contest like this, who's able to express themselves and make connections and get their name out there, is the type of person who's going to be successful in many other ways down the road. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to our finalists and to our grand prize winners. And I want to thank again the sponsors of the Voices of the Class of 2020, and that is Redwood Credit Union, Jim Bone Auto Group, the Amaturo Family Foundation, Harkey Construction, 10,000 Degrees. Thank you to Amber and Tanner in the morning, Jen, our midday host and promotions director, and to you for watching this. We are Sonoma Strong, and Class of 2020, you're just getting started. See you later.